Well, hello YouTube. Out here building my battery box. Wanted to show you my progress thus far. Here's the battery box as it sits right now, and you know I got the frame for the batteries in there and done. The battery tray that I ordered ended up not fitting the batteries. They sent me the wrong one, so I just made one made one myself, and this is quite a bit stronger. Anyway, what I'm working on right now is I'm taking these hold down clasp brackets, whatever you want to call them. I'm putting these in now, so I have something to, so I can put a heavy strap over the top of the batteries. But anyway, the batteries are going to be in here. Big heavy steel lid is going to be over the top of it. But it's interesting how when you carefully plan something, I'm kind of a planner. I plan things out before I do them. I don't just willy-nilly start off just half-cocked and kind of make it up as I go. I don't do that. I'm not one of those people. I plan things out, but no matter how carefully I plan, I can never anticipate what's going to happen. And one of the ideas I told you guys about in the past is the idea or the notion of this battery box being able to be taken out of the van and it be all self-contained. The inverters and all the equipment and wiring and everything be self-contained in here. But as I'm working on this box, I had both batteries in the frame, while I was framing up the batteries, and it's just, this box is so heavy that I went to go lift up just one corner so I could get the bolts for these in, and I couldn't budge it. I could not even move it. So it's starting to look like my idea of this being a self-contained kind of thing that can be taken in and out of the van is not going to work out at all like I had thought. The weight of this thing is also a big concern of mine. I mean, if it weighs this much and I were in a severe head-on collision and there was just a strap, a big heavy-duty strap over the top of this, I would be worried that I'm not worried about the box itself. I mean, clearly this is how you make and secure batteries in a van. I'm real happy with all of that, but I think the tie downs that are in that van in a severe accident, I'm worried that they won't hold, that they'll break loose from the floor, and that this will still end up, the whole box and everything could end up hitting me in the driver's seat, from behind, and I'm kind of concerned about that. I have no way of testing these types of things, so I want to definitely overbuild it. I want this to be safe. So now I'm leaning towards bolting this to the floor, bolting this, putting 4 half-inch bolts through this box and making it permanent in the van. So in order to do that, the bed has to be changed. The bed cannot stay the way it is if I do that. I'm going to have to make the bed a little bit more involved. The bed is going to have to be a flip-up design to where you can, the bed's going to have to be on hinges, and it's going to have to fold up against the wall of the van, and the front legs are going to have to fold against the bottom. Is the only way to get to the box if I mount it in there permanently. I'm going to make this thing with my original idea and put, you know, and use it in the van and strap it down and just hope that I don't get into any kind of severe front end collisions, you know, and kind of hope for the best. But I think that my short-term plan is definitely going to be to bolt this into the van, and that all of these worries about drilling holes in the van are just, I'm just going to have to get over them, because there's a bunch of things that there's just not any way around. I'm going to have to put 4 bolts through the floor of the van to put this in. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm going to finish up this box. I'll turn the camera back on in a little while to kind of show you my progress in a little while. It is hot as balls today. Like crazy hot. I am unbelievably hot. And so I'm not going to be able to stay out here much longer. It's about creeping up on 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's just getting to be too hot even in the shade. So I'm going to have to cut pretty soon. These are my batteries. They're made by Lifeline, and they're 110 amp hour batteries. So these are the ones I'm going to use. I actually had to take the batteries out of the box just so I could lift up the corner of this box, and I've got it built on top of this furniture mover with the wheels, you know, just so I could move it around. And I was kind of thinking, well, that's a great idea. So I put these 2x4s on the bottom to make it level to where it sits on here just perfect, and it's wedged in there perfect. It's not going to go anywhere, and it's sitting on top of some wheels, so I can at least move this around. I got to take it into the house and do all the wiring, you know, because I'm not going to do it out here. It's, you know, 10 million degrees. So I'm hoping to get all of this done so I can start working on the wiring and stuff. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'll get back to you in a little while. I finished work for today. It's been crazy hot. I couldn't continue on. I got some more stuff that I wanted to do, but it's just too hot. I ran out of steam. It's in the 110 degree mark or somewhere thereabouts, give or take. I guess when it gets to 105, 106, it doesn't really matter anymore how hot it is from there. But yeah, anyway, this is what I got. Let me show it to you so far. Let's see. But anyway, here's inside the box. Let me push this up here so it rests. It doesn't want to stay. Kick the wheel over. Anyway, so this is what we got going now. It's all done. There's the latch for the strap. There's one on both sides. I was going to use 2 straps, but it looks like one is plenty. But as you can see, now that is a proper no holes barred battery box right there. That in the event of a crash of the van, you know, that we're going to be okay. We're not going to we're not going to have these batteries turn into projectiles inside the van, and that's what I'm really most concerned with, because they will be right behind the driver's seat, or pretty close to the driver's seat. So anyway, that's what I got going on for now. I'm going to get them in the house and start wiring them up. Stay tuned. If you like my video, like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And keep watching. We'll catch you on the next one. On that end.